Hello again, folks. I am the mighty magnificent mage, and we're back in Minecraft. So, since I've been gone, I've made a few little changes. Well, in case you can't tell, I basically took the stuff that I had over there and moved it over here. Mostly because what I had over here was nothing. Actually, this platform didn't even exist. But I decided I wanted to make it. Why? Because it was getting a little bit crowded over there, and frankly, I wanted another platform. So, let's actually fill this up a little bit so I can have some water. Alright. Well, I still gotta do this part. I gotta craft a hammer, make it into gravel, and then sand, and then dust, and then I have to sift it. Thankfully, I've got enough. If I don't try and read the book like a stupid person, I have enough stuff. So let's see. Hammer. The hammer is my penis. In case any of you couldn't hear that, I made a joke referencing the Dr. Horrible. Wow, I couldn't remember the name of it. Movie, musical, web series thing done by Neil Patrick Harris. It's a really good thing. It's a really good one. I suggest you go check it out. You might like it. You might not. If you don't like it, I disagree with your taste a little bit, but hey, it's not for everyone. If you don't like Neil Patrick Harris, you probably won't like it because it's very, very Neil Patrick Harris. In case you don't know what I mean by that, I mean there's a very certain type to Neil Patrick Harris's acting that you just go, well, that's just Neil Patrick Harris. And now a lot of people are going, that's not true. He's an incredibly dynamic character and can do all these types of roles, and yes, he can. Okay, well, nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Yes, he can. It's just there's generally only one type of character he ever does. Sorry. Okay, make Tinker's construct tools from... Oh, great. Now I have to make the entire Tinker's tool set. Alright. I can't remember how much... Like, exactly what... What? Okay, that's new. Blank patterns. Let's make a couple blank patterns. Because I guess those are needed. I should get like a few per these. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Awesome. Is there a... You know, I'm just a little bit disappointed that we can't make like a hammer that can break that stuff. Because if I remember, with Tinkers, your hammer is only good for mining, which for this would be completely useless. Okay, well, let's get into making all of the tables and everything, because that is going to be a lot. Well, that's a lie. It's not really going to be a lot. It's just tedium to make everything. And I think I'm probably going to need a few, and by a few, I mean quite a lot, more in regards to brain fart. I'm going to need a lot more of these patterns. So you know what? I'm going to be smart. Okay, that says 16, but whatever. I'm going to make, and that says 40. I'm having graphical glitches all around. I'm going to make a whole lot more blank patterns to just in case. So I figured that would be smart. Alright, so we have the part builder. I feel like the tool station should be the rightmost. And part builder. And then there we go. And if I'm right, awesome. Okay. So, I forgot, someone told me. Tinker's Construct updated a while ago and made it so that you can just scroll through all of these. So I could have had all these just back. You know what, I'll just leave them there. Because otherwise I'm going to get very, very frustrated and not happy. Alright. But it looks like I'm going to need a whole lot more gravel and stuff because it's telling me to make a flint tool. Or from bone, and I don't really want to try and get bone. That does not seem like a fun idea. But what I am going to do is I'm going to grow the trees. More tree growing. Ah, scintillating. Actually, let me go see what I have in the old chesty chest. You know what, folks? You know just what? I'm gonna make some things. And by make some things, I mean I'm going to make a couple of shears. Because, frankly, it's gone to the point, not sears, shears. It's gone to the point where I think I'm gonna need them. I could make the stone shears, you know, because I have the furnace and everything, but frankly, I really don't want to spend money on the furnace. Well, money. Oh my god, I'm saying stupid things. Frankly, I don't really want to spend money. Materials. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Stop saying stupid words. I don't particularly want to spend material in the furnace because, frankly, the furnace is very soon going to become, you know, a lot more used item. And overall, you know, I'd rather have stuff ready for it. I set that up wrong because I am the dumbs. God, oh god. Yeah, I'm not very good at doing all this quickly because, as said, I am horribly out of practice with Minecraft stuff. I wish I weren't, but it's what happens when you don't play Minecraft for a while. You become a little bit inept. Alright, so I'm going to put all these hammers away. I'll probably be using them eventually. How many more saplings do I have? Okay, I got a nice little amount of saplings. Kind of wish I had a bit more, but whatever, I don't. And Minecraft is locking up on me again. And now it's not locking up on me. Oh boy, this is gonna be a journey into madness, folks. Journey into madness. So, from what I can understand about this mod pack, is it's basically meant to be a, oh, if you know, are used to the mods, you'll have a fine dandy time, or if you've ever used the mods, you'll have a fine dandy time. But if you're completely new to this, it will be the havoc that they expect. I don't know, like, personally, I think this is going to be really easy. But then again, I'm saying that from my perspective. If anyone else has played this and they have a whole other response and they would like to call me a complete jackass for saying it's easy, go for it. Wow, these wind shears do not have, like, any durability to them, do they? I mean, yeah, I know they're wooden shears, and you wouldn't expect a lot of durability, but at the same time, I might actually have totally lied and have to make some stone shears. Oh, Jesus. And I'm out of the wood shears, so yeah, I rescind back what I said. I'm probably gonna have to make some stone shears. See, folks, this is what happens. You think that you're not gonna have to do something, and then you end up having to do it. That's what being an adult is about. Actually, no, that's what being a human is about. Being an adult is about... Well, we'll talk about that when you're older. Don't look at me like that! I'm not gonna tell you! Go ask your parents! Or Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers is cool. Note you, this is another point that I will bring up. An opinion that if you don't hold, I honestly think you're wrong. Mr. Rogers is one of the nicest and awesome people ever. You should watch Mr. Rogers and be incredibly happy for the fact that he has ever existed. Also go watch Bob Ross, because Bob Ross. Bob Ross! I like Bob Ross. Alright, well... Let's take this stone. You know, it doesn't feel good wasting the stone like that. Actually, I have all these compressed crooks, and that feels even stupider. More stupid, not stupider. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'll take the oak leaves I do have, fill up these wooden barrels, which, if I had some iron right now, I would do the trick of you put a hopper above and below it, and the hopper above will feed into it, while the hopper below it will take out the dirt that it makes. Sadly, I can't do that right now because, well, no iron. And if I'm right, the only way you can get iron, at least right now, is... Okay, I guess you can get iron through all this stuff, but I don't really know ways of getting this. But if I'm right... Ah, yes, there we go. You need an iron ore chunk. That's different. You know, before you would make like a dust thing, and eventually you would get... Huh. Wait, so now is it a build-up thing? Huh. Okay. I guess it's a build-up thing. Weird. Beforehand, you would have to take everything that you got like that and just make it into a form of like iron gravel or iron sand and iron dust, and eventually, once you got to iron dust, you would smelt that down. That's different. Huh. See, like I said, it's all different, it's all confusing, and God, you know, alive, I think that I'm probably going to completely screw this up. Alright. Well, let's finish making this dirt. Yeah, because dirt is important. Especially when you're in space. Once again, why am I in outer space? You know, no one's going to explain that, are they? No one's going to be like, well, you see, the Minecraft world exploded, and this was all that was left. You know, it's not going to be something like that. Even though that would actually be a simple argument, and actually a fairly reasonable argument, I could fully understand it because of the fact that the Minecraft world is kind of crazy, and the level of crazy crap that happens in there is pretty big. Whatever. Dirt. Okay. Alright, folks. Let's twerk it. Twerk, twerk, twerkity twerk, 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 twerk. Twerk, twerk, twerkity twerk, 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 twerk. Seriously, the sheer fact that twerking it like that is what makes this grow is still... I am never gonna let that go. That is a weird, really weird mechanic. I know it's just added in for the comedy of it. You know, you're making wood grow with twerking. Ha 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 ha. But it's like, come on. Hey, who decided that really needed to be a thing? Wow, this is... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, that really didn't want to grow. Oh, boy. And I don't really think these had that much more durability. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like the stone shears have that much more durability than the, Heck, does this even tell me? Nah, it doesn't even tell me what the stone shears durability is. Yeah, I don't think the stone shears really had that much more durability than the wood shears, and the fact that I've now wasted, all that, like, stone really bothers me, and I am unhappy. God darn it. Like, I don't know. It's like, folks, am I crazy? Like, don't you expect that when you see something called, like, you know, stone shears, when you compare it to something made out of wood, it should be, you know, a lot stronger? I'm punching that with my fist, and that's not smart. I don't know. I'm going by my logic here, and, you know, my logic doesn't always agree with Minecraft logic, because it's Minecraft. Minecraft logic is pretty much, oh hey. And there you go, there is no logic. Also let me explain. The reason why I have, you know, this one block space that, you know, I don't have stuff on the edge of is because I was actually going to put a fence around here. But, yeah, it turns out building a fence is a little bit costly. And I don't really have all the wood I need for it. Actually, I'm about to build another chest so I can start storing more materials, because that's important. But, yeah, those, those stone shears, I don't think I'm going to run with that. I was disappointed by that. Like, I expected, you know, like, I don't really know what I expected. I expected, like, you would have, like, legitimately good material. Like, not even good materials. Poor way of putting it. I expected that you would have, like, actual durability, like good durability. Like, they would take a lot to break. But no, instead we get, I don't know, they broke. What? How'd they break? Well, you were using them. They're made out of stone. breaking against leaves is pretty much the equivalent of going, yeah. These are, they're pretty flimsy. Like, what? Was it made out of shale? Those of you who don't know, shale is actually a very fragile rock. It's very easy to break. And I would not suggest making anything out of it. But that's just me. Alright, well, what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple more things of leaves. Okay, you know what? I might be wrong. Looking at this, it might actually... yeah. Yeah, it might actually do, like, double. Which I still think isn't enough. Like, if you're going to be trying to beat out something made out of wood, your durability should be a lot higher. I mean, I'm just saying. Alright, well. I got enough stuff that, you know what, I can, you know, start building out, you know, some more stuff that I'm going to need. Well, I'm not really going to be building out anything. I'm just going to be, making a, you know, a couple things of dirt. I don't know. It feels like a few of the mechanics in this game, in this mod pack, are really just built to, like, lag you rather than actually. Oh. Okay, I guess this does a backup. Nifty. I don't know. It feels like there are mechanics in this mod pack that are done, so far at least. I'm only, like, what, episode 4? Yeah, episode 4. It feels like there are mechanics in this game that are done just solely as a means of, like, creating lag and making you have to slow down, which I don't really agree with. I don't think that's ever how you should design gameplay. I think if you're going to design gameplay like that, you obviously don't know how to develop something. I'm sorry, that was really insulting, the bacon donut. I don't know. Maybe it was an inadvertent thing. I just feel like this is really slow. This makes a really slow beginning. I get it that later on you're going to be able to go really, really fast and everything, but it feels like like, I don't know. Stone, I get it, is not that much better than wood in game, but it feels like there's still too little of a, you know, difference. It feels like there should be more. I don't know. I guess I'm just complaining, folks. But, hey, I will see you guys on the next episode. I'm going to keep on working making some dirt. I'm going to sift it all and see what I get. Hopefully it'll be something good. Maybe not. But you know what? All that matters is I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun watching me play and listen to my little rants and tirades. And you know what? I hope you have a really great day, really good morning, or really good night. Or afternoon, I don't know. Hey, whatever time it is for you guys, I hope it's going well or it's been well. See you, folks.